be one of those videos. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and today I want to share with you the books that I finished, well, book that I finished in June and the ones I want to read in July. So that about sums it up. I participated in Whatever-a-thon in June and I will tell you, I did not do well. I read one book this month, but I had a great time. I had so many great intentions and plans, and my kid got sick again this month, my cat got sick again. We cannot catch a break in this family. So it kind of took up a lot of time and I was really stressed this month for literally no reason. So, well, aside from everyone being sick. So those great intentions went out the window and I only read one book. So let's talk about it. So the book in question being Realmbreaker. I finished it this month and I absolutely adored it. It was so good. I loved the story, the characters. I had a great time. It was very nostalgic in a way because it read like an old school fantasy novel. This is a story about a group of like outcasts, misfits, or just like people not having a great time. And our cast of characters have to go and stop a really bad dude, and they have to make a company of sorts. I definitely want to do a better, more slightly in-depth review of this, specifically talking about some of my favorite characters and why, and I have a video planned for that, so stay tuned. So I'm not going to go too crazy with this, but I will say Sarasa was my favorite character. She was great. There were definitely some things that frustrated me just a tiniest bit. So yeah, Realmbreaker by Victoria Aveyard. Really liked it. 5 out of 5 stars. Can't recommend enough. So on to the rest of like the wrap-up portion and TBR portion. These are the books I didn't finish that I'm gonna finish next month. So the first one being an audiobook, and that is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I'm still listening to this. I forgot to mention it last month, but I am still listening to it. I'm over halfway now, so I've only got like maybe a few hundred pages left. Unfortunately though, someone else has it now at the library, so I have to wait like another 3 weeks. But in the meantime, I don't really know what kind of audiobook I'm going to be listening to while I wait, because honestly, like, I just want that book back. I tried listening to something else the other night at the gym and it just did not work. So, alas. I'm also still continuing on with Keeper's Velocity Exile. I feel like I've been talking about this forever. I keep saying I am enjoying it, it's just taking me a while because there's other books that I'm also reading and really enjoying, so. But this one is a top priority. This one and one other are a top priority for this month, just because my brother really wants to read this. He read the first one with us in book club, and now he's like, are you done with this yet? And I'm like, no. So, awkward turtles. But I am enjoying it. I'm definitely hoping to finish it in July. As long as no one gets sick and no stress is present. Okay, so this one kind of came out of left field. I did not intend on picking this one up this month, but since I got it and I was like itching to pick it up, so I did. And I am a mood reader, so it's not surprising. So that is Master of Sorrows by Justin T. Cole. I got this pretty recently and again, just been itching to read it. I am excited for this. Like, it is so good so far. I'm this far. That's not helpful. I'm far. This follows a Nev, our main character, who is a orphaned kid. Well, he's not a kid, he's like 17. It's kid to me because I'm old. Ugh. And he's being raised by this mysterious wizard figure, and he has to kind of remain hidden as well. He has only one arm, which is a bad thing. So he has to keep that hidden, as well as his blossoming magic, which is a bad thing. That's why the wizard is in hiding as well. I believe this is almost like a villain origin story. It's, the back here says every Dark Lord has an origin. So it's kind of turning that big fantasy bad guy trope on its head, but making you feel for him. Because I already love a Nev, and I'm already devastated that I know where this is going, because obviously he's going to end up terrible, but I love him. So yes, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I don't want to put it down. It's just so good and gut-wrenching at the same time because it's like, oh, this is gonna end up terrible. So yeah, really loving this, and I definitely need to purchase the sequel so I can have it ready to go because I have a feeling I will need it. So the other one that is top priority, including Keepers of the Lost City, Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson. I need to read this. 1, it's Morgan Matson. 2, it's a summer read. 3, it's a quick one. So literally no reason I shouldn't have read this already. This is a story about 2 best friends who just decide to go on a 24-hour trip to New York, and shenanigans happen, and I know in typical Morgan Matson fashion it will be funny, but also like tug at your heartstrings a little bit. Also, there's a large dog on the back. I mean, come on. But I am very excited to read this. Can't wait to get started. Probably gonna start it pretty soon because again, it's a quick read. And finally, the book I hope to at least start in July and finish next month. Wings of Shadows. Are we surprised? This comes out on the 13th and I cannot wait to get my copy. I'm so excited. I definitely want to start this as soon as I finish Master of Sorrows, just so I don't have 2 complicated fantasies going at the same time, because my brain is not wired for that. If you don't know, this is the 3rd book in the Crown of Feathers series, which is one of my all-time favorites. I love the characters, the plot, I love the added interesting element of phoenixes, which is something I've never come across in a book yet. Till now. And it's about 2 sisters who dream of being phoenix riders, but they go about it very different ways. One is very kind and compassionate, and the other one's kind of a jerk. There's a little bit of a slow burn enemies to friends to lovers romance going, and it's just perfection. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait for my Owl Crate edition to get here, hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. But I'm really excited to read this. This is like, this is the one I've been most excited for all year. I'd pick up all the books and show you, but they're all in book sleeves and I am lazy and don't want to get them back out. So let me know down below what you're reading in July. If you did better than me in June, I'm sure you did. If you haven't subscribed, I highly recommend you do so. And if you want, give this video a thumbs up to you. And as always, I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye-bye.